Hello everyone, Gilbert here. Welcome to Red Dragon Model Works. Sorry for the lack of posting last few days or a few weeks. It's just been kind of crazy here at Smog's Cave. And after right before Christmas or Thanksgiving, we got hit with that flu bug, and it's been on and off here ever since. And with family and all that. So I just want to give you guys a real quick update of what I've been doing since right around November. It's been mostly figures, but I did get a couple of models done. Well, built, but not done. So if you give me a second, we'll flip this around and we'll start on that. Be back in a second, brothers. Alright, as I said, I haven't been really working on a lot of models lately, but I've been doing quite a few figures. As you can see, there's a bunch of them in the background there. That one, there's that other one way in the back there. And just, like little odds and ends, like this one here, this Games Workshop piece right here. Stuff like that. So, but I did, I'll show you a couple of models that I started working on. And we'll get to those in a second. But for the most part, it's been figures. Now, let me zoom in a little bit here and show you this guy. If I can get it without, you'll have to forgive me. I'm trying to. I've got a new camera set up here, and it's a pain in the rear end, man, to try to work. So give me a second here. Let me loosen it. There you go. We'll start with the head there. This piece here I picked up a few years ago at Adepticon, and it's a resin piece, and it's sat for a long time, and then right before Christmas I started working on it, before Christmas I started working on it, and finally got it done a while back before Christmas. But I sitting back thinking about it, I need to go in now with seal this and then go in with some inks, to bring out some more of those definitions. But I was really pleased the way this one came out. Let me go down a little bit, and you guys see this. You guys forgive me. Again, I got a camera mount here that I'm trying to work on, and you can see all the work I did there. Like down in here, this little guy here. This little guy's pretty cool. If I can get in there without losing it. There, come on, folks. There we go. This little guy's a Malifaux piece from their Weird line. And then as you can see, there's the base that I did. Let me move him over a little bit more. There you go. There's the base. Nothing fancy. There's his back piece there. And then some work on that hammer or that mace. This is a nice piece. I don't remember, again, I don't remember where I got it, who made it. It's been about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. But it's a nice piece. And I've been concentrating on my figure painting. So we got that one there. And then this one here, many of you guys know about this one. I've shown this many times. This is the Balrog. I started working on them. My daughter gave me this for my birthday a few years ago. And I started working on them, and then I put them down because I didn't know what direction I wanted to go with them anymore. But over the last couple of days, I've got an idea of how to darken all this up here without losing any of all the detail that I have in there. So what I think I'm going to do is, again, I've been working a lot with, oops, I went in too quick. I've been working a lot with inks. So I'm going to go in, seal this with a dull coat, and then go in with inks and then start inking all this to darken it up. To try to avoid, very thin inks, and then try to avoid, like in here. I also want to work on his face a little bit more. So you can see, I want to get in there, and let's see if I can get a little closer so you can see. I want to get in and do a little bit more work on that. But right now he's got a gloss coat on him, so that's why he's looking all shiny. So, whoop, sorry about that. So that's the Balrog. This one here, many of you guys have seen that one before also. This one is the Fulong Devourer. It's a Wrath of Kings piece. Again, I've been doing a lot of work with miniatures lately. I'm really digging that, just to be able to try to get my figure painting chops down a little better. So this one here is the Fulong Devourer. It's a nice little piece. And as you can see, I did a lot of blending work down here on his belly there to try to get that to look almost like like a different kind of skin. Well, she didn't. Went too far in. Let me back up. Come on. Let's see if I can get in just a little closer. So, yeah. Trying to keep it underneath the light. Sorry about that. But tried to get some of that leather work on the strap there. So we got this one. Again, it's been mostly figure painting that I've been doing. Trying to get those different tones in that on his scales there. So this one here is the Fulong Devourer. And then, now, many of you guys have seen this one. This one I did right after the 48-hour build, I believe it was. I might be wrong. This is a piece from Cromlech. It's the Orc Pilot. And I was really, let me see if I can get that. There you go. I was really happy how this one turned out. With the greens and stuff on the face there. And then I used, like in here, for the lips there, I used Minotaur Ghost Tints to give him that the pinkish lips and stuff. Also, I was really happy the way his leather cap came out. If I can get that to focus in on that. Sorry about that, guys. It's trying to focus in on something behind it. Let me see. There we go. I was really happy the way that leather cap came out. Again, this is a piece by Cromlech.eu. The base, this, I 3D printed it and used a bunch of washes and stuff to get that look. And then the wooden base down here, I painted that to look like marble. But yeah. And we go there. Let me back up. And then, again, there's a few more. They're laying around here. I've got a couple of them. This little gal here, I'll show you guys in a second. Let me get back to them. Sorry about that, guys. This one here, I painted this one using the Sotar 2020, the Badger Sotar 2020. Nice little orc there. Nothing fancy. I used Minotaur paints with that. And I believe there were some Vallejo also, the greens maybe. But and then this is the Vallejo metal colors. So yeah, this was all shot with the Sotar 2020. All of it. There's no brushwork on this. So there's that one. Now this piece here, I've shown this time and time and time again. You guys have seen it. She's been painted, I don't know, 500,000 times. and it's always done with a brush for the most part. But I've got the Badger Minotaur set, and I like their flesh tones. So what I did was I used some Panzer putty, like in here, to putty that off the corset, and then down in here by the stockings, and I just went in and I reshot those legs there, cleaned those off and then reshot them with the Minotaur. This is a combination of both brushwork and the Sotar 2020 on the skin tones, that is. The rest was done with a brush. So we got that. And then last but not least, because this one is a piece from Savage Forge Minis I've been working on. And it's the Afro Zombie. It's pretty cool. It's a nice piece. Savage Forge Minis. I don't remember what white I used there, but that green there, I believe it was based underneath. If I'm not mistaken, I based that. That's a gray and then a little white, and then I shot that with the Badger Ghost Tints, the green, or emerald green, I believe it's called, and that's the green that I used on here. And then if you can see inside here, the links are all done in a metallic, in his earring. I don't remember. I think this here I primed it with the AK or MIG's AK or ammo rust color, the track rust. That's what I primed it in, and then I went in with some browns and then a wash afterwards. It's not done yet. I think I'm going to paint that shirt like a tie-dye shirt, and then there's some highlights I want to. Oh Jesus, it fuzzed out on me. There's some highlights I want to add to it. So there's this one. And then last but not least, this one here, my daughter gave this to me for my birthday many years ago. And I've been working on this. This is the Games Workshop. Again, I'm sorry, forgive me for the light. This is the Games Workshop Fellbeast. So I've been working on this one, and if you see all that paint, let me back up a little bit. There's a whole bunch of paint here and inks and stuff, and that's what I've been using on this. There's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 different shades of brown. There is. These are what I used to. If I can find the other one. Oh, here it is. The base coat, I primed it in a gray, and the base coat was shot in these two. These are Reaper miniatures, the Caucasian Flesh and the Creamy Ivory. I did a mixture of this, and that's what I based the whole thing down in. I also added a little hint of white gray. And then I shot the whole thing in that. Let it dry, and then I made a wash from where's it at? This here. Oh, sorry about that. I made a wash out of this. A couple of them. This is the Model Color Smoke, and the other wash was made from Minotaur's Coal. And what I did was, because a lot of people have asked me, it was real wet. And I used this little steel palette here, and I would dip the brush in there to get those modeling effect, and just did this all over the whole model. Let that dry. Went in and did some black the same way. Let that dry. Used the smoke, the whole model. Let that dry. Then I went in with this here, some skin wash, some ink. Did the same thing. Let that dry. Once that dried, I sealed it. And then when it's sealed, all that stuff that I used as to stipple it, I took just a regular cheap 50-cent brush, and then started doing this, just like that. Oops, sorry about that. Just started modeling it, stippling it all over and over again. And all those paints back there, I made washes out of them. and that's what I was adding, layer upon layer upon layer. So there's got to be about, I don't know, 8 or 9 layers on these wings. Let me zoom in a little bit more. I understand, you know, the traditional look of the Fell Beast is grays. I didn't want it in grays. I wanted it a very dark brown. And it's still not done, because once this is done, I'm going to seal it again. I just did the veining on it. So once this is done, I'm going to seal it. And then make a wash out of a gray wash, and just layer a gray wash into it to give it an ashy look on top of all this brown. I still need to go in right in here and all the bone structure and do that, and then the highlights and stuff, and he needs to be done still too. Well, let me back up. The Witch King himself needs to be done. So he's not done yet. As you can see, there's all the work on there. I wanted to give it a dirty, leathery look. So, and that's what you're seeing. And then down there, of course, on this, if I can get it to focus, you see the modeling on its belly, and then right there on the neck. And then I still need to go in the jaw area. If I can get up underneath here, the light. Go in the jawline area, right up underneath there, and then add some that combination of that creamy ivory and the flesh tone, and just stipple just a little bit under there to give it, give him some texture on his jawline. But let me back up. But that's him. That's what he's looking like. It's again, it's nowhere near done. There's still a lot more work. The base needs still to be done. I'm nowhere near done with it. So, but I'm liking the way it looks. I'm also going to go in, like in here, and just with that creamy ivory mix, and then the maybe some white gray into that, and just very carefully in certain spots highlight some of those scales. The same thing with these scales up here. They need to be just a little bit lighter than the whole thing. I want these scales to resemble that right up there. So that's where I'm at, guys. It's been figure painting for me, for the most part. I'm going to start getting down now and working on some models here for our group builds. The Pacific Theater group build. And let me move this out of the way. For the Pacific group build, and for the for the Maniac Mech build. And then of course this is, I know you guys are tired of seeing this. This is a long-term build for me, because I half the time I don't know how to proceed on it. Let me lower this. Sorry about that. I know it's bouncing around. This is my VW, my chopped VW. And as you see, it's I just got to the motor here. I still need to put all the little greebly parts here for the fuel, the pieces for the fuel lines, all that stuff here. I was thinking about adding fuel lines here and then running them into the firewall there. So yeah, so this here, needs to get done. Is it going to get done soon? Nah, I'm in no big hurry for that. I got other things I need to take care of. I have the Zero that I need to do, and then a few other ones here and there. So give me a second. I'll be right back, and I'll show you one kit that I did do. Be back in a minute. So there you have it, brothers. The other model that I did do, I've been spending a lot of time with my grandson building models, and I picked him up one of these. This is the Rogue One from Revell. Now, it's a toy. It's meant to be a toy. You press the back there. Where's it at? Right here. You see that? These, are kind of annoying, but again, it's meant to be a toy. But that being said, there's some really nice detail on this one here. So if you guys are looking for a good little quick build, something to paint up, to have a Star Destroyer in your stash, I urge you guys, that Rogue One from Revell, although it's not one of the greatest kits in the world, it's not bad for what it is. So yeah, take a look at that. The other thing, I picked up some of this Mr. Color GX Super Clear. Just finally came in the mail. I forgot all about it, man. And all of a sudden, the mail lady shows up with it, and I'm like, what did I order from Japan? Because I forgot about it. And then, lo and behold, this showed up. So, I want to remind each and every one of you about on our Facebook page, we have the Pacific Theater group build. It started on January 1st, and it runs all the way to June 30th. It is any piece of armor that served in the Pacific Theater during World War II. So it could be a plane, a ship, a tank, whatever, you know. But it had to have been in the Pacific area, the theater, during World War II. So anyone's welcome there. We have the Styrene Syndicate photo vault, and that's where you upload your photos, not on the mother page. So I urge you guys, if you're not a member of the Styrene Syndicate YouTube page, please come and join us over there. You know, the other one is the Maniac Mecha group build. Now that's also started January 1st, and that runs till March 31st. And that can be any Gundam, Zoid, robot, a Machining Krieger robot, if you've got a Games Workshop robot, but it has to be a mech, guys. So that, again, January 1st to March 31st. So if you're interested in that, please come and join us on our Facebook page. I'll leave all the links down below, but right here, Styrene Syndicate Facebook page, and then you'll find out how to do that, because we have a group vault page, a photo vault page, where we make the albums of your photos and they go in there, because it makes it easier if we're going to hand out, you know, if the prizes are offered, which, you know, you never know. It makes it easier for the people that are judging them to go through the photo albums. I also want to remind everyone, Jan Hare, Northview Model Shop. You guys check him out. He's also got a Facebook page right here, Jan Hare, Northview Model Shop, and he does the Sunday Night Gossip. So it's taken off pretty well for the brothers. So I urge you guys for that. The next update I'll do here, I'm going to start giving shout outs to bring some attention to there's some amazing modelers out there, man, and sometimes we get caught up in what we're doing here, that we forget to give those brothers a little love. So I'm going to start doing that in the next update here. I don't have anything written down right now. This is a spur of the moment update that I did, but starting on our show, not this weekend, but next weekend, we're going to start giving out some shout out to those brothers, you know, and sisters out there, whether it doesn't matter if they're car builders, whatever, figure painters, sci-fi, armor, doesn't matter. We need to start bringing the attention of the community to some of these brothers and sisters, man, you know. So I'm going to sit down and do a little bit more work on this Balrog. I'd like to get them finished. But I thank each and every one of you for your support, whether it be on the Google Plus page, here at Red Dragon Model Works, the Styrene Syndicate, or our Facebook community pages. I urge each and every one of you come and check us out here, the Red Dragon Model Works Facebook page, Styrene Syndicate Facebook page, and of course we have our Google Plus pages, and I'll have everything down below. You guys stay well, man. Be good to your families. Love your children's brothers and sisters. Love your children. You know, leave the drama to the queens. You know, we don't need it in this community. Build a damn model, brothers. Peace. Ciao.